Hi everyone, I'm Lunariffic and thank you for stopping by, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some of my LPS and their lore. So this year, in the year that I'm recording this, 2025, is the 15th year anniversary of this very channel, which is absolutely insane. So I thought it would be a fun idea to showcase some of my LPS characters that I featured over the years on my channel as well as Instagram. Yeah, some of them are based off fictional characters from fiction already, but some of them are my own original characters too. So I want to show them and just give backstories of how I got them, etc., or maybe how I got the previous iterations of them, because some of these are my childhood LPS and some of them are not. But yeah, it's been 15 years, crazy. But yeah, also to warn you, as you can probably hear already, I am a yapper. I love to ramble about things, so apologies if some of the tangents go really long. I apologize in advance for that. So yeah, I guess we can get started with the first ever LPS that I ever received. I started collecting LPS around the mid-2000s when I was around 6 to 7 years old. I went into a supermarket with my cousin and I found this LPS set and I got it. I remember this is the first LPS set that I ever gotten, or my cousin or somebody else ever got me, and that's where my LPS passion, my love for LPS began, basically. And yeah, it was this butterfly and this caterpillar. This is not the same one that I received in childhood. I lost this set twice. I remember getting this set twice as a kid and I lost both of them. Or actually, specifics, one of the butterflies that I have has a broken wing, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how that broke off. Maybe it was when I was younger, I don't know, because I remember bringing my LPS to school and stuff, so maybe it happened there. I'm not entirely sure what happened to that butterfly's broken wing. And then I lost this particular LPS twice, this little caterpillar. So yeah, luckily now I have two, which is, I love this little caterpillar so much. It's so cute. I love the little like mold of these caterpillars. They are really cute. Oh yeah, but this set was the first LPS set that I gotten, and it basically ignited or sparked my LPS interest in general, and it started a whole collection. So yeah, I would like to thank this set for being the start of that. The second LPS I would like to show is actually the very first LPS that I had as a mascot, in quotation marks. So yeah, this is the first LPS that appeared in my channel, on my channel, or on the very first video that's listed on my channel. I did have videos before, but I did delete them. But this one is the very first one you can see on my channel. I recorded the video back in 2013 and it was an unboxing video, or unboxing video in quotation marks, of me showing my new LPS at the time. It was a walkable LPS, which I still have, even though it doesn't work anymore, and also a Zooble set, a mummy and baby Zooble set. Does anybody remember Zoobles? It was a toy line, an old toy line, and apparently it came back. I did a bit of research on Zoobles because I was very curious. I found my old video and I was like, huh. So I did a bit of research and I was like, wait a minute. I thought Zoobles was gone. But yeah, apparently it did come back, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, back to Snowflake, which is the name of the horse. I remember, okay, so Snowflake, I got him. I went to a camp when I was younger, and my mum actually bought me this as a present with the bunny. I think it was the bunny and the sledding set. And yeah, when I came home, I found this set after I came home from camp because I did really well at camp. And yeah, and I remember that, and I was so happy. Like I loved this set with the bunny and the horse. I still have the bunny. I don't have the accessories anymore, like the scarf and the sled and that lot. But I'm glad I still have the pets because I love them so much. And yeah, Snowflake is such a pretty horse. I do like her. The only defects that she has is, this on both sides, which is crazy. Doesn't have it because it got scratched off and that lot over the years. This is a very old LPS to have, especially one from my childhood. But yeah, I love this horse. She's so pretty, and I'm glad she was my first mascot in quotation marks, but I still count as my first mascot, even though I did have a mascot before her, which I might show in another video, maybe. I'm not sure. I do have a lot more characters to show off other than the ones that I'm showing today. But yeah, this is Snowflake. I don't really have much to say about her in terms of like what her backstory is. She only appeared in one video, but yeah, here's Snowflake. The third LPS that I want to showcase is this LPS. Now, this LPS is an LPS dragon, and I love her to bits. I originally got her through Amazon with the other two fairies, so the whole pack, and I love her so much. She's one of my favorite childhood LPS, and I love her so much. Now, Gemini's whole story is basically, I did a series called Fan Patrol years ago, back in 2014, and she was one of the group members in Fan Patrol. And yeah, I loved her character, and she sounded like this, just, it's so wonderful. And yeah, I wanted to do Fan Patrol originally to do like reviews of media such as like films and TV, but it didn't end up happening. Instead, I only did the one series, and it was about Doctor Who Series 8 or Season 8. No, Doctor Who Series 8, I'm British. Yeah, Doctor Who Series 8, and I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Doctor Who. You'll find out later how obsessed I was with Doctor Who. I had my own Doctor Who cast. I'll show it a bit. But yeah, Doctor Who Series 8 was my obsession. Series 9 as well, but Series 8 is where it went big. And I wanted to do something, like I wanted to do a show in that lot. And I think Fan Patrol did come about before like Series 8 came out. But that was the first series that I was going to plan to do and then do other things as well. But Series 8 was the only series that I ever done. Because I abandoned the idea after last Christmas, which was the Christmas special from the Series 8 era. But yeah, Gemini, I just love her. I still love her to this day. Yeah, she was a shipping dragon. She loved pairing. She loved 12 and Clara a lot. And she had a shipping bias. And it was a whole thing because she loves fictional pairings. That was a whole thing. And I love fictional pairing. So I kind of put my love for that sort of genre or sort of like culture, I think. I don't know what the shipping, like, is it shipping culture into Gemini, basically. That's what I did, and I still like, you know, fictional pairings to this day, but it's mellowed out a bit in recent years. But I love Gemini. I love Gemini so much. She is just magnifique. Absolutely. I love Gemini. I love this LPS so much. That's all I want to say. Next pet. The next two LPS I want to show are these two. These two originally appeared in a pilot that I did in 2015, and yeah, it was called Life with Myra, and it's basically about this little mouse's misadventures with her friends and family, and they go up to all sorts of shenanigans. But yeah, I abandoned it. I don't know why. I think it was because of school at the time that I abandoned it. And it's the 10th year anniversary of the pilot coming out this year, which is insane that I created that pilot years ago. And yeah, I mean, seemed like a fun concept, like a silly series to do, but I don't know. But yeah, fun fact, this is not the original Richard that appeared in the pilot. This was... oh gosh, look how... Anyway, yeah, this was the original Richard. And I decided to keep him because, yeah, this was the original Richard that I had. And yeah, he looks rough. He really does. So when I found this guy in a bundle, I was very happy to get another one because he looks so much better, and I love him. And I love this one too, but you know, he's out of shape. But I do like keeping my childhood LPS. Just because I have a sentimental value to my childhood ones. But it's nice to get like a nicer condition version of him, just in case I redo the pilot one day. Never know, maybe I will. But yeah, no, it seems... I don't know, the original pilot seemed like it was going to be a fun series, just a silly series about these two and Myra's friends and family just going on adventures, and Myra basically talking about her life. Sort of like Clarissa explains it all a little bit. But yeah, yeah, backstory between these two and how they became friends. Yeah, they are best friends, and the reason why they became best friends because they had a similar interest to the shows that they were watching at the time, so they started talking more at school, and then they decided to become friends. And he wants to be a fanboy. I remember that he wanted to be he's a fanboy in training because he wants to get into the stuff that Myra gets into, and you know, be as passionate of the shows that she's into just like her. So he was basically fanboy in training or something like that. I have no clue. Well, I do have some sort of clue, but I don't know. The point is, yeah, these two are besties, and I love them being besties so much. Yeah, and yeah, this little mouse is a gremlin, absolute gremlin. Like, I love her so much. Very crazy, very energetic. Yeah, so these are Myra and Richard. Going back to the Doctor Who obsession that I used to have, these two, I consider the Doctor and Clara now. These weren't the original ones I used in my videos. This one was actually a furry version, so it was actually this guy, but the one that I had was damaged, and I still have him. I still have that damaged version, but I don't have him on hand right now. And this is not the original Clara that I had as well. I think I traded her off. I cannot remember. I think I did, because I don't have her in the collection anymore, I don't think. But this is not the original version of Clara. But these were my Doctor and Clara for my videos. I honestly, I loved Doctor Who at the time, really, I really loved it. So yeah, I had the Doctor and Clara as LPS in my videos. Very OOC, I believe. But I just loved it so much that I wanted to incorporate it somewhat into Fan Patrol at the time, and so much in fact that I loved these two so much that I gave them a child. I love 12 and Clara still to this day, like actual Doctor Who 12 and Clara, but I don't think I would be as unhinged that I was when I was a kid shipping them, because it was crazy. So yeah, this is Galley, named after Gallifrey, which was the Doctor's home planet. And yeah, I don't know, I had this whole story for them, how they had a child. It was from the TARDIS. The TARDIS made them a child. This is so unhinged. Looking back at it is so unhinged to me that I decided to pair these two up. I mean, well, in the show, they were very complex and complicated, and I loved them for that. And they had something deeper than the feelings that they had. It was a whole thing. But the fact that I gave them a child is absolutely insane to me. I don't know. And then, yeah, this is their little child. I love this baby so much. I love the LPS babies, as a side note. I love them. But, yeah, 12 and Clara. My versions of 12 and Clara. I love them still. And yeah, this is basically how I see the 12th Doctor now, instead of like the furry one. Because I think, you know, the reason why I chose him as the 12th Doctor is because of the eyebrows. I just love, it's the eyebrows. It's always the eyebrows. And this one as Clara, a King Charles Spaniel. Because why not? I think she just looks like a Clara to me. I don't know. But yeah, this was my versions of 12 and Clara. Very unhinged. But yeah, I still love them all the same. I still love these two LPS all the same. The next two LPS I want to talk about are these two. This is Ophe and this is Ryla. Her full name is Ophelia, but I like to shorten it to Ophe. These two are part of like an LPS universe that I have called Sunset Falls, and there's a bunch of different characters in the Sunset Falls, including these two. These two were the main ones, and then I built something around that. But yeah, these two go to university. And yeah, and also these two were best friends before going to university, and then they eventually become a thing. They eventually become a couple. But yeah, I originally bought these two separately. Both of them are from lpsqueen.com, and I have haul videos showcasing me like showing them. But as soon as I got this otter, I was like, I want a best friend for a so it might be in the same haul video, or it might be in a different one. But I also got her too, and I love her so much. And I love both of them. Like, I especially love this otter. Like, this otter is just so adorable, and I love the little winter hat. Like, periodically she changes hats. So now, since it's winter and we're coming up to spring, she's gonna have her little spring hat, and I love it. And Ryla, I'm gonna change her clothes as well back to her original hat that she has on through her original packaging, so they'll be ready for spring. And I love like changing their outfits in like seasonal as well. But yeah, like Ophe and Ryla are so cute. They're mainly from Instagram, as I said. I love taking pictures of them, going places, going out and about, etc. But yeah, they're part of a whole other universe that I haven't actually explored in terms of video form. Maybe I will one day, because I do like it, but it's just I don't know why. I don't know why, but maybe one day I'll delve into it, do like a short with these two, because it'll be pretty cute to explore their characters a bit more. The next LPS I would like to show is this one, this tiny little bee. I traveled around with this bee a lot through 2023 and 2024. It's not focusing on this bee. Oh, there we go, we got a good focus. So yeah, this tiny little bee is adorable. I love her. I originally got her through a trade, one of the very first trades I had in real life with LPS Louise, through LPS Meet in Cardiff, and that was the very first LPS meet that I ever went to. Ever since I discovered this community, or at least maybe a little bit after I discovered this community, I wanted to meet up with people in real life, but I didn't know where to look. I did meet somebody at a like previous Comic-Con before I went to like LPS meets that liked LPS as well, which is pure coincidence, and we ended up hanging out a lot. But like in terms of like a meetup that specifically focused on LPS and other things as well, like I didn't know where to look, and I don't think there was any in the UK really that I knew of, until LPS Meets UK came about, and Louise did this meetup and I went to it. I'm so happy that I went to it. It was really, really great to meet people that loved LPS as much as I do, and I'm so happy that it became such a bigger thing. And yeah, also side note, I will be going to London. Woo! I'll be going to the London LPS Meet UK. It's not sponsored, but there's tickets. I think there's tickets still available. If you live in the UK and you love LPS, please come. That'll be amazing. Thank you. I'd love to meet everybody who comes. Everybody. I'm a big introvert, but I love meeting new people. I love meeting new people when I get the chance to. So, yeah. Anyway, side tangent aside, I love this little bee, and I'm so happy that I traded, the LPS that I traded for this one with Louise. And yeah, I'm very, very happy. I love this bee so much. Yeah. Also, LPS meets London, UK. I'm going. So yeah, I already said that. Next LPS I want to show are these two. Now this might be a bit of a spoiler, but I am developing a short film, which has halted a little bit, like my development, because I've been focusing on other things. But I was developing a short film concept called Under the Table, and these two were the main characters. This is actually based off a scene from The Bear, episode 9 of season 2, where the main two characters were under the table, and I love that concept so much that I would love to turn it into a short film. So that's what I wanted to do, and these two are the main characters, and you see them grow up throughout the years under that specific table, because they meet under a diner table, and I love the idea. Or I mean, like maybe a restaurant table or a diner table. I think diner table might be better, but yeah, I had this idea where these two meet under a diner table, and they keep meeting up at that diner table for years, and I don't want to spoil the rest of the story for you, but yeah, it's a cute, I think this is such a cute idea, and these two are the main characters. We have Sam and we have Clarissa, and yeah, they're so adorable. And yeah, I do have a bear reference, so you know that where the idea or inspiration did come from. And yeah, I love that. I love this little puppy with the bear. It's so cute. I love it. So yeah, hopefully that will come to fruition in the near future. And yeah, I hope to do this short film, because it'll be a good experiment for me to actually do short films, because I've never really made one. I only made like skits and long form content, like series and stuff. So yeah, maybe this short film will come to fruition one day. But I love these characters anyway, so I decided to show you guys a little sneak peek, or a potential sneak peek of which characters might be appearing in a video in the near future or the future. The next LPS I would like to show is Felicity. This is a G7 Himalayan cat, and she came with the G7 Wave 1 blind boxes, and that's where I originally got her from, through the blind boxes. And yeah, she is, I like her. She's one of my favourite G7 pets that came out, and I love her different colour eyes. Even though she does look a bit derpy, I still love her. And I also love the twin that is trapped in the box as well. So yeah, side note, I took a picture of this last year, and it's one of my favourite pictures that I ever taken. I have like big postcards of that one as well, because I loved that picture so much. And yeah, people really like that photo for some reason. I don't know, but I like it too. It's a nice picture. But yeah, the only backstory that came up for Felicity really is that she has a boyfriend, and it's the French Bulldog. And I did a picture for them for the Valentine's Day last year. And yeah, it's cute. And yeah, she has a boyfriend. And she's very kind, she's sweet. And she has 2 friends that also have heterochromia in the eyes as well. I took a picture of that as well last year. But yeah, that's all the character I have for her, honestly. But I do really like this pet, and this is the only G7 pet that I wanted to show in the video. So yeah, here's Felicity. These 2 are the last LPS that I want to show. Going back to my obsession with turning fictional characters into LPS, or at least like my interpretations of fictional characters as LPS, we got Okaran and Momo from Don here. Yeah, I love them so much. I love Don. I love Don so much. It kind of got me back into anime, like watching anime, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, I love these 2, and as soon as I saw the show, I was like, I need to have LPS versions of them, or at least my interpretations. So we have Okaran, or Ken Takakura, and we have Momo Eye. So I just I love it. I also kind of like the bow at the back. It kind of has a similar, maybe a similar color to like her aura, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is my interpretation. I don't have like a collar that's like based off her sort of collar, but this one's close enough with the hearts. I think it kind of matches her a little bit as well. I do like it. And then we have Okaran. I love these glasses. I just wish they were silver. But these are from the butterfly set, like the G5 butterfly set. I think G5, yeah. And I thought these were perfect because Okaran has like round silver glasses, so I feel like this is perfect for him. But yeah, there's not much to say about these 2. I just wanted to show that yeah, I have a habit or a tendency of having like fictional characters like as LPS. So yeah, these are my interpretations of Okaran and Momo from Don. And that is it for my LPS and their lore. Thank you so much if you stuck around to listen to me yap about my LPS and their lore. I have a lot more characters that have lore to them and backstories and how I got them, etc. But I think I'm going to stop here for now because I don't want to go on for too much longer. Thank you so much for watching again. I don't know if I'm going to do more of this, but I might. I'm not sure. If you're interested, please comment down below if you're interested in more videos like this one. And yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon for another video, hopefully. See you guys then. Bye, guys. Bye.